can't spin it. I ain't been broke in a minute. He offended, I'm a Da Vinci offended. I cracked that Chevy for 40. Off the OA, I cannot no more rose. I ain't been broke in a minute. I'm at the mall out of business. I need a swipe it.
And now introducing your Detroit Pistons. In the middle, at 7'0", number 43, Brad Gordon. Starting at point, at 6'3", number 12, Baron Davis. The other guard, at 6'3", number 4, Joe Dumars. At power forward, at 6'9", number 9, Bob Edit. The other forward, at 6'9", number 33, Leonard. Your head coach is Dwayne Casey. Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Luka Doncic. Griffin is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Young, and it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Detroit, Davis is out there with Dumars. Then it's Bird, then there's Doherty, and it's Pettit in at the power forward position. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over the rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you could be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
It's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Doncic outside. To the paint. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Doncic.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Pettit. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Davis in the corner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Young. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Davis, the pass to Dumars. Davis against Young. Outside, Davis on the wing. Bird. Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a 3. And Davis can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
All free throws good from Doncic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. From the stripe. Dumars misses.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
So it's Atlanta now after the basket by Detroit. Jokic finds Leonard. Outside for Griffin. Clock at 6. Over Pettit. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Griffin's got 6 points. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Top of the key. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Trae Young. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 29 points a game last season, 9 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
First free throw is good. All free throws good from Doncic. The Pistons trailing. Bird outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Griffin. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Detroit the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Three-pointer, Bird gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bird's got his third basket of the night right there.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Now, here is Young. Over Pettit. Here's Jokic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Dumars. Back to Davis. Bird outside. Another three for Detroit.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Hawks trail by 4. Now, here is Young. Doncic finds Jokic. Back to Doncic. Outside for Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Wow, what a moment right there. Griffin putting on a show. He is just an awesome dunker.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. Dumars the pass to Davis. Already high post. Floats it up for Davis.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Got a piece of it. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Iguodala comes in for Kawhi Leonard. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Doncic. From outside, off the mark. Bird against Doncic. And it's good, 2 points. Bird's got 12 in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Campbell. Here's Gallinari. It's on target from the high post.
Sweet shot from Gallo. So many ways he can hurt you.
Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ginobili the pass to Smith. Yep, it counts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For Atlanta, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Passes it to Bogdanovic. Here's Camby. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Theus. The shot from the low post is good.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Redick up top. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
The quick release of J.J. Redick, expecting the pass, and the defense can't react to that kind of shot.
Bogdanovic against Ginobili. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about Iguodala's focus on that play? That was amazing. Didn't let the defense get to him one bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
So here's Gallinari after the basket by Detroit. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Redick. Over Theus. And Redick the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovic. Redick's got his second bucket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Smits. The pass to Bird. Over Iguodala. Second chance shot. Here's Boozer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Finished off by Griffin. And finished off by Griffin. Finished off by Griffin.
No idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Lamar Odom is checked in for Atlanta. Free throw good, Ginobili. 1:46 left to play in the first. Redick passes to Iguodala.
No idea what they were getting, but Gallinari
outside Odom.
Deal.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Redick.
Has been pretty exemplary.
Off target from outside. Checked it. Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Ginobili. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Theus has got 5.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Throw good, Ginobili. Odom, the pass to Iguodala. Back to Odom. 1:46 left to play in the first. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. The shot comes out. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Redick. Here's Theus. Answered by Reddit. And the shot goes in. And now a 9-point Piston lead.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fields has got 5.
And they are shooting
Iguodala with it.
from distance here early.
Here's Bogdanovich. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Ginobili. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
For Atlanta, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Iguodala with it. From distance here early. Here's Bogdanovich. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Ginobili. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
For Atlanta, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Theus. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Ginobili outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so is Detroit, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Leading by 7. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team succeed.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride, you took your ego out, just to be part of the team and do whatever you need to.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. James Posey out there with Odom. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Jackson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. But with all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, the Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David. Both good from the line that time. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Theus, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, just a very creative player. Theus has the skill set to score in so many ways, and if that means using his body to draw contact to get to the line, then so be it.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Baron Davis, he's checked in for Detroit. And then for Atlanta, Doncic is checked in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for J.J. Redick. Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Young from the arc. Here's Odom. Makes it off the glass. Odom's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Davis. The pass to Smits. Pistons passing it around. It's Ginobili outside. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Great showing for him last season. 4th in assists, 6th in scoring, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 12. Now Doncic. Pass to Posey. Outside Griffin. Down low. Here's Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Off target with the fadeaway. Pistons leading by 12. To the inside. And Boozer throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 6 points.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Here's Davis. Passes it to Boozer. He kicks to Dumars. Shot from the wing. Here's Boozer. And the rejection by Jackson. Doncic against Dumars. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Doncic. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. They host the 76ers after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So it's the Hawks now, following the 3 by Detroit. Posey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Griffin. The dish to Doncic. Over to Mars. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Davis wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. The Hawks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The Pistons making a change here. Doherty's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Jokic is checked in, and it's Leonard in for James Posey. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Doherty, following the basket by Blake Griffin, and the basket by Ginobili.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And here's Young. Leonard on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that's so difficult. You just try to challenge Kawhi's shot, think you've timed it perfectly, but instead, it's an up fake.
The Hawks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, we've seen it. We've seen Kawhi Leonard mature and improve right before our very eyes. But one area where he was already pretty good was coming in at the free throw line.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Leonard hits them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A smart player who just really understands positioning. Hard to stop Doherty there on the inside without fouling.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Young. Outside Leonard. for Ginobili. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Leonard.
That's a quick move, and that's a soft touch. That's mid-range opportunities for Kawhi Leonard to cash in on.
Now, here's Dumars. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
So it's Atlanta now after the basket by Detroit. A nice shot by Gallinari.
When Gallinari pulls up for three, it's usually a high percentage shot. So smart at taking outside looks.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now.
Here's Young after Brad Daugherty's basket. Right side, Leonard. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Now, here's Leonard. Gallinari outside. Young for three. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 5 points so far.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
So both teams making some changes here. Iguodala against Bird. And good that time.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Jokic. Gallinari outside. Doncic outside. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Pistons leading by 11. Here's Theus. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Theus has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Doncic kicks to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And you know Andre Iguodala, if he gets a few steps, takes off from the launching pad.
Dumars with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Bird. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Detroit's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Bird, the pass to Pettit. Here's Daugherty. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And the Pistons with possession here after J.J. Redick's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Theus. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Theus has got 11 points.
And, yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And there's the pass to Theus. Off off target from three-point range. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Iguodala setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
He gets that one.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Redick passes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And the wide open shot from Redick drops in the tray. He has 7.
I love how Redick gets it going from distance. Really a tremendous three-point shooter.
Pass to Dumars. Doncic with the steal. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting 1. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The Hawks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
One shot.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
Now, here's Dumars. Here's Theus. And he can't bank that one in. The Hawks trail by 3. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Theus. For the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons ahead, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Tight game tonight, Dwayne. How do you break this thing open in the second half?
Well, number one is we got to make sure we get in a defensive disposition. You know, right now we're kind of trading buckets. We're anticipating, putting them on the foul line. So we got to play from an anticipatory style of defense, whereas we're not reacting to where they have us on our heels.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
It's been a strong performance for them on the glass. They're hustling. More often than not, the first guy to get to the boards has been one of theirs. Now, that's impressive. And that can make a big difference in a game like this.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
It's hard to believe they're still in the game with the way they play defense. I do believe in miracles. They're allowing over 60% shooting from the field. Listen, I bet the coach is giving them a very strong lecture right now.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. They've got Doherty. Joe Dumars is out there with Davis. Then it's Bird. And it's Pettit in at the 4. Here's Young, following the basket by Larry Bird. Griffin looking it over. Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 6.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. And here is Davis, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Davis dishes to Bird. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard, leading the fast break. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Passes it to Doherty. He lobs it up. Rebound by the Hawks. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
Davis against Young. Davis, the pass to Pettit. He feeds it to Doherty. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Davis. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Young passes to Griffin. Now here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Leonard kicks to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Davis. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Bounce pass Young. Jokic passes to Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Here's Young after the basket by Detroit. Outside Leonard. Lets it go. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch and shoot opportunities.
Griffin against Bird. Here's Doherty. And there's another one for the Pistons. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but Some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Bird, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. Coming off a terrific season, he's averaged 20 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
And it's Leonard missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Dumars. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And here's Bird from the arc. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now, here is Young. He's got 10. Count it.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Number 5 is J.J. Redick.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Ginobili dishes to Davis. Inside. Oh, that was something else.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Redick. He has 7. Back to Griffin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Griffin's got 14 points for the game.
Blake Griffin is still very, very strong, and that solid foundation and base is helping him on the inside.
Davis scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Outside Griffin. They double team Griffin. To the paint. Here's Young. Griffin trying to get open. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Young.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Davis looking for an opening. The Pistons working the ball around now. And that one is good.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The Pistons have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
What's up?
The Hawks trail by 4. To Posey. Outside Griffin. And Redick now. It's out the key.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Outside Davis. Ginobili with the three. The rebound by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Redick trying to get open. Young, good. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Theus. 13 points in the game. The three from Davis. They get it back. And it's Smith's missing. Young from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 19 points.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Shoots the three, and Davis puts it in. 20 points for him.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. For the Hawks, Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Jackson. Iguodala comes in for James Posey. And it's Bogdanovich in for J.J. Redick. Now, here is Young. He's got 19. There's the pass to Griffin. Now Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Griffin showing off some of his star quality in this game here tonight, capable of scoring from anywhere and hard to lock down when he gets this kind of confidence.
Here's Ginobili following the basket by Blake Griffin. Over to the left wing. Back to Boozer, and Boozer throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Young passes to Iguodala. And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Young against Davis. Down low, here's Griffin. It counts, and the foul. They get Carlos Boozer.
That's some incredible concentration there. Griffin destroying the defense and making the and one look simple.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
There's some unique qualities to the play of Blake Griffin, a big with incredible handles and passing skills who can still throw it down.
Now here's Davis. He's got 20. It's Ginobili on the wing. No good from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Iguodala. Griffin trying to get open. Iguodala, no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Ginobili. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ginobili's got 14 points for the game. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Davis, that's for 2. And Detroit again with the bucket. Atlanta's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And Young kicks to Iguodala. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Iguodala's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Pistons. From past the arc. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Campbell. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Bogdanovich. Some last season stats for him. He was around 14 points a game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there. Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Passes to Theus. And here is Davis, defended by Young. And it's Davis missing. The Hawks leading. Bounce pass Young. And Griffin slams it in.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Such a wide open look. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Griffin passes to Young. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. A clear look for Davis, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Good, nice job down low. Young's got 24.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here's Theus. He's got 15. Here's Davis. Count that one. And the Pistons lead by 2.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we'll be back with you shortly.
To his strength.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Young, Iguodala out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Doncic, and it's Jokic in at the 5. The Pistons shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Dumars, the pass to Bird. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Theus. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Boozer up top, all alone. That one a little long.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so. Fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Clock at 4. Drains it from 17 feet out.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
That one drops for him. Doncic has got 19 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Dumars against Doncic. And he jams it with authority.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here's Theus. Outside Boozer. Nice ball movement by Detroit. From deep three-point range, Pistons working now with a new shot clock. A nice shot by Bird. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now, here is Young. A three from Leonard. Another three for Atlanta.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And the Hawks making a change here. Odom's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Bird. Back to Dumars. Pass to Pettit. Dumars against Doncic. Pulls up. High post. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Young for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. Pistons trail by 5. And here's Bird. And the pass to Davis. Young with the steal. It's stolen by Davis. And Brad Torrey with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
So it's Atlanta now after the basket by Detroit. Here's Leonard. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Davis, that's for 2. Rebound Atlanta. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And that one, good. And now a 7-point Hawks lead.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Young against Davis. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Davis has got 31.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Odom, the pass to Young. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 37.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
Davis kicks to Bird. Puts it up. But they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Odom dishes to Young. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 2 Mars with it. Now defended by Jokic. It's stolen by Odom. And now Odom pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around. Just make sure you score.
And that one misses.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
He's off on the first. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. And that one, good.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 13-point game. To the inside. Bennett, the pass to Jordan. And Brad Torrey with the slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Now here's Ginobili. Doncic with the block. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last. The Hawks leading by 13. Pass to Griffin. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And, well, Detroit shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Ginobili the pass to Davis. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Davis has got 33.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
Now here is Davis. Passes it to Bird. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Here's Doherty. And Brad Doherty with the slam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Davis, and Griffin sends it back.
So Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
Bird outside. Outside, Davis. That three off the mark. The Hawks leading by 14. Young drives in. And here's Doncic from the arc. Doherty with the rebound. Doherty's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he gets it to go. Ginobili's got 19 points.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Davis to the middle. Here's Bird. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Bird's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here is Davis after the basket by Atlanta. And yes, it's good. Davis has got 35 in the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here is Young. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Ginobili. 6 on the shot clock. And Jokic slams it in.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Basket counts.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Jokic high post. And the layup falls. And the Hawks lead by 13.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They came in